Welcome back. This is the pick.
Welcome to the show, you guys.
We having some camera issues, so we're having to use my phone. We're a little bit late on the pick, but yeah, we're just going to talk about week 2 of the Lions Football League. A couple of the games were kind of crappy, but we're going to talk about the Hot Shots, Arizona Hot Shots game, and we're going to talk about the San Diego Commanders game as well. The hot shot game was a little bit boring.
Very slow.
lot of defense. Memphis should have won the games.
Yeah.
The quarterback sucks. I love Singletary as a player, but I don't think he's really a good coach.
No.
So this didn't really do enough on offense and let the Arizona back in the game. And I still think Arizona's a really good team. They have a good quarterback. And if you give a pretty good team an opportunity to win a game, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, great win by Arizona, and still one of the best teams in the AAF. Still getting used to saying that. Yeah, man, I was surprised. I was talking crap because that's Ryan's team. I was like, team's about to lose in the first half.
It definitely looked like they should have lost.
But they came back and won the game.
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, they actually should have lost that game. We made, honestly, Hot Shots made, honestly, too many mistakes in that game. But the defense kept them in that game. The Hot Shots defense was swarming, got themselves a strip fumble, so that helped. And yeah, really, Memphis couldn't find any offense after the second half at all. They pretty much were stagnant. And that's when Arizona Hot Shots took advantage and were racking up their points, got themselves a touchdown, and I believe a couple more field goals or a field goal or so. And yeah, just came back and got a really good comeback win. Yeah, I would definitely say that's one of their messiest wins, and hopefully that could be one of their last messiest wins, because you got to get better wins than that, especially if you're going to play these better teams that take advantage of those turnovers. And yeah, pretty good game, but a little slow definitely in the first half. But Hot Shots picked it up in the second and ended up taking the victory.
Yeah, that's all I got to say about that game.
Yeah.
On to the San Antonio Commanders game against the Orlando Apollo game. Really great game.
Yep.
You can argue the best game so far in the Alliance. A lot of high scoring, really good plays at the end for Orlando to steal that victory, get pick six, and play really good defense. Orlando was down a lot of points, and then they came back and they really shut down San Antonio in that second half.
Yeah.
I saw some points kind of in the third quarter, I think. But yeah, I still think San Antonio's a really good team. This defense really couldn't get enough pressure, and their secondary just did not play well at all. Gave up a ton of long balls.
Right.
So yeah, really good, both really good teams. San Antonio's not a team, so kind of sucked that they lost. But I mean, it happens. Some mistakes they could have capitalized on and kept on keeping Orlando in the game, giving them field goals.
Yeah.
That pick six, of course, cost them
Yep.
a lot. But yeah, great win by Orlando.
Yeah, like just what bounce off what Adam said, man. That was a great game. I easily think it's the best game so far. Just how the teams were back and forth, keeping up with each other. Yeah, there was a ton of field goals in this game, but there were also touchdowns. And when they were touchdowns, they were really good touchdowns. Yeah, I think Commanders, where really they got hurt at was their secondary, because they kept getting beat by the deep ball. I think that's what kept Apollos alive, was the deep ball, because they really couldn't run the ball very much. So they just was like chunking it up there, and the receivers were beating the man that was covering them. So they just kept sticking with that, and really it just kept working. And the Commanders on defense outside of the secondary, I think got some pressure. So it's just that secondary has to step up and play a little bit better. I still think they got pretty solid defense, but they have to play better in the secondary. Apollo's defense, I think they played really well in the second half, because they were giving up a lot of points in the first. But that second half, particularly the fourth quarter, I don't think they let the Commanders score. So and they Apollos kept scoring. So I think that helped the Apollos out tremendously. And yeah, I think easily the play of the game and the biggest moment of the game was that pick six. Commanders are driving down the field trying to get a score, or at least a field goal to make it a closer game. And yeah, they just end up picking it off, and really that drawed the line in the sand really. And after that, Apollos just kept going and didn't look back. So yeah, that was actually a really entertaining game. Like I said, high flying, go grab the ball type of game, and Apollos end up coming out the better team in the game.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that'll do it for me. Please comment, like, subscribe. Of course, we'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. See you on the next one.